Bapak lo kaji ben.
Onwards. We have work to do. I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard. Onwards. We have work to do. I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Udah live ya? Tar, baca tutup. Gue kira tuh gue belum live anjir, kayak gue mau dulu apa yang gue dari kira. Oke. Makanya gue kayak set kok tiba-tiba kedengeran, gue ngomong apa? Oke, hari ini gue tuh sebetulnya nggak sebungas dari kemarin. Jadi kemarin tuh gue ikutan tes di salah satu bank terkemuka di Indonesia. Gue gagal, teman-teman. Lumayan sedih ya, tapi no, ini dia pecah. Terus melihat temen gue keterima, gue ngerasa kayak ya kalau iri juga lebih kayak mungkin emang beruntung aja gue gitu. Dan bagi gue kayak ketika gue melihat temen gue keterima, gue semenjali kayak seneng banget gitu, kayak alhamdulillah. Seenggaknya tuh kayak I don't wanna let them sad in a way that ya harus happy lah gitu, kayak daripada gue orang goblok, gue kayak bener-bener rezeki ya tolol gitu kalau ngeliat kan kayak apa nih gitu. Dan gue ngerasa penuh kebahagiaan lah ngeliat temen gue sukses gitu. Dan banyak hal yang bikin gue tuh alhamdulillah lega gitu. Bukan yang sedih, malah kalau iri itu sebetulnya it's a normal thing to be to jealous over someone's achievement, but then gimana caranya supaya lo bukan berpikir positif ya, kayak menganggap hal tersebut tuh kayak berarti emang gue belum prepare, berarti gue harus ada yang perlu gue lakuin gitu. Dan lumayan sebetulnya, jadi kayak membuat gue lebih lebih pede ke gue ke depannya gitu. Berarti harus prepare tahun depan gitu. Kalaupun gue ikut tes lagi di tempat itu gue harus udah prepare banyak hal lah intinya. Dan it was such a great things, kayak gue kira lolos di tahap kedua dan itu lumayan anjir. I was expecting less, just kayak gue kira gue bakal tes kedua gue gagal gitu, kayak udah gitu kan. Ternyata lolos shy, kayak alhamdulillah. I felt the relief gitu. Dan ya gue pun prepare juga gitu, walaupun gue nggak tahu apakah gue maksimal apa ini nggak maksimal, tapi di in a way gue udah terima pun ya berarti kalau gue nggak terima ya udah berarti belum rezeki gue. Dan itu bukan sesuatu yang sesuatu yang bikin gue malu gitu loh. Gue terima gue kayak gue bisa lolos tahap berikutnya. Dan it was such a great achievement for me gitu ya. Mungkin sama dasar orang beruntung aja kali yang ya. Dan ya udah, mau gimana lagi? Apakah gue perlu bersedih kan enggak ya? Lebih ke ya udah, belum beruntung shy gitu. Cuma waktu kemarin pas gue pulang tuh kayak gimana ya, gue kayak mungkin kan gue expecting too much kali ya, I don't know. Gue bener-bener nggak tahu, nggak bisa bedain mana yang expecting so much, expecting too much expecting atau kayak apa bahasanya ya, gue lupa, expecting too much atau manifestation gitu. Tapi but then again kayak iya gue nggak tahu, gak bisa bedain lah nih. Dan itu sempat agak bikin gue sedih gitu, karena apa ya emang gue nggak boleh berharap gitu, tapi itu juga salah sih kalau misalnya gue ngomong kayak gitu. Sampai akhirnya gue nelfon temen-temen gue, dan temen gue bilang emang wajar sih kalau lo berekspektasi besar gitu. Ngeliat lingkungan lo juga banyak yang berekspekt kayak you can do it gitu kan, terus kayak lo despair gitu ya, nggak apa-apa juga. Dan gue juga ya Allah lu gini amat sih, tapi ya itu first time lo gue tes sampai sana tuh gue kayak wow bener-bener wow, susah loh gitu untuk tes gitu doang gitu. Kayak I've ambil several person that apa ya, berapa kali udah tes dan gue masih bisa tes ke tahap berikutnya itu susah loh guys gitu. Dan I did it gitu, dan udah gitu kan. Kayak gue nggak ada shame with anything, kayak udah beruntung aja gitu. Memang gue berusaha untuk mencari lagi untuk kehidupan gue lebih baik lagi. Gimana caranya ya, mungkin gue kerja dan mencari duit untuk apa ya, kehidupan ke depan yang lebih baik lah. Dan I don't shame with anything, I don't shame with what I've done gitu. Dan gue ngerasa gue cukup bangga dengan apa yang gue lakukan, dan ya udah. Cuma emang sekarang tuh masih kayak gue tuh masih beradaptasi. Ini gue salah sih, beradaptasi gue harus cepat gitu kayak, tapi gue sempat beradaptasi dan itu agak cepet kayak lu ngapain, kalau lu salah bener serang gas aja gitu deh. Tapi gak bisa ya, kita kan anaknya si paling nurut gitu, karena udah berapa kali trauma gitu. Gue bukan trauma sih, lebih kayak yang gue lakuin bener enggak salah sih gitu. Dan ya jadi apa ya, jadi ya berkecamuk lah di kepala gue gitu. Apakah is this the right thing to do gitu, dan apakah ini cuma kayak ego gue aja gitu. Tapi gimana, gue juga kayak takut gitu, jujur banyak banget yang gue takutin. Dan ketakutan gue tuh makin lama makin besar. Dan itu sebetulnya salah sih gitu. Setelah jawabannya kayak lo salah kayak gitu, harusnya lo pede-pede aja kayak girl, ada even have that kind of confidence. And people think that itu gampang lah, enggak. Gue ngerasa lumayan susah, dan kayak I don't find any position that I want to be gitu. Dan ganggu jadi di pikiran gue. Sempat di posisi kayak emang gak apa-apa ya begini, emang gak apa-apa ya begitu, gimana kita gitu kan, tetep takut. Dan ya mau gimana lagi. I don't wanna be the bitch that didn't do anything, but
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
There are so many local specialties in Sumeru. I want to find more.
gue nggak tahu, gue seneng banget teman gue yang akhirnya achieve everything in their life gitu. Dan lebih kerindu sih, lebih kerindu ke mereka. Kayak gue udah lama gak ngobrol sama mereka dan udah lama gak ketemu, udah lama yang kayak nggak tahu, we've been bonding for years for doing some kind of project, dan itu kayak gue nggak, mereka tuh udah kayak one of my other family gitu, dan apa ya, jadi kayak posisinya tuh once lu udah gontok-gontokan sama orang selama tahun dan itu orang itu terus gitu, terus tiba-tiba nggak ada gitu, tiba-tiba dia orang udah banyak yang mencar, dan gue kayak gimana ya jelasinnya, sedih sih, sedih. Cuma kan gue nggak bisa ngomong kayak gue kangen sama orang gitu, ketemu sih sekarang kan jauh banget gitu, kayak padahal dulu masih lumayan rame, sekarang aja kayak dulu tuh masih bisa lah, tetap bisa kumpul lah beberapa kali, tapi kan udah sepi banget, udah pada cabut semua kan, kayak ya ngerasain lah gitu, lumayan di gue kayak aduh sedih gitu, kan lagi bisa ketemu dua orang ya gitu. I don't want to meet them in a way kayak gimana ya, lama lah, bener-bener lama banget, dan cukup bikin apa ya, the reason why I become so much kayak melancholy these days because
Onwards.
memori gue ke pada banyak hal tuh bener-bener sedih gitu, gitu. sempet lah gue ngerasa sedih, gue ngambil itu lagi, ngambil ini nih apa sih namanya, BP anjrot lupa gue kayak lagi wow langsung 4 nih gitu. Gue Queen emang gue udah lama gak ketemu sama mereka, dan once gue ketemu mereka tuh gue bener-bener kayak di posisi kayak bukan di waktu yang gak tepat ya, gue selalu di posisi kayak gue mau tepar gitu, kan gue gak mungkin ngomong kayak gue capek banget nih, tapi gue bener-bener pengen ketemu gitu, at least I've met them tuh udah I've met them in a way kayak udah bertemu dengan mereka tuh sangat menyenangkan gitu. Ada banyak hal yang bikin gue kayak gila ya, gue lama banget ketemu orang, dan kerasa banget gitu loh feelnya. Oke, gue udah selesai dulu commission, mungkin gue lanjutin ke story lainnya si Ahida, tapi kayaknya gue belum nyelesain ini deh, apa namanya, oh iya belum of Ratu. Iya, jadi gue kayaknya buka case of certain section, terus baru ini dulu sih sebelah, karena kayaknya sih lebih ke arah conquest dulu ya, baru ngerjain yang ini gitu. Tapi kan gue ngumpulin energi kayak apa tuh gue kerja sebetulnya. Jujur malu banget sih, kayak gue bisa 3-1 gue nyelesain, tapi kayak gue mager terusan mager itu Gandalf Vale. So we're going to Gandalf Vale again at this time. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Chat sama gue. Tuhan, kenapa teman-teman aku? Tuhan, kenapa teman aku bencong? Goblok lah dong.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister. is making me so sleepy.
Gue gak bisa dia naruh di
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
lumayan ya, gue lihat tadi.
Everyone is
Makanya
working
jalan sini
super
berapa?
hard. We should be too.
Harus setting up-nya dulu. Sing. Ya, ya, dulu. Udah amat yang lain, udah amat banget. Cas dulu kita ke Gandar Babel. Maybe there's cutscene lagi. Pasti cutscene sih. Percaya banget gua. Pasti nih mah. I didn't expect anything but then ya udahlah ya gitu. What can I do? Oke, apa?
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you, all right. Take a look around. You've fallen right into our trap.
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work. We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru. We are here on the orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
The outcast? An outcast from the academia?
Sounds like yes.
Why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat.
Dia
We'll shut you
lupa.
up soon enough. Get them!
Yuk bisa yuk.
Traveler?
Ganggu sumpah lu semua.
There is no escape.
No touching.
Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
Air. Biar lo aus. Biar lo aus. No, es kalian. Beku-beku lo sana.
Where do you think you're going?
It isn't over yet. Here comes reinforcements.
Inazuma shines eternal.
The fuck is going with the doctor? Okay. Mau apa?
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like? Yeah. Looks like we'll have to keep our guards up. But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Did he predict that we would try to find Kainari? Going up against smart people is tough. Anyway, let's keep going.
Saya tidak mau berhenti di situ, juga masak sana saya. Kira enak. Sek. Guguk prosesnya. Oh. Oh. Never bros. Girl. Mungkin di bawah sih. Oh, the goal.
Mr. Traveler, Paimon, what are you two doing back here? Holly, it's nice to see you again. Are you doing alright? To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. I'm finding it harder to complete more intricate tasks. As a result, Master Tainari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks.
Kasihan sekali.
Speaking of Tainari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him. Oh, Master Tainari? He just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He was headed to Party's DI. He left? But isn't Tainari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the Sage's invitation. I thought it was weird too. Master Tainari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. He almost never leaves his post. He left in a hurry this time though. No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also made sure to delegate all his tasks using a schedule. To leave in such a hurry? I guess he had something urgent to take care of. Master Tainari originally studied in the Amorta Darshan of the Academia, and Partis DI is something like the Amorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for research. I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tainari once spent a long time conducting research at Partis DI. A research base, huh? Gotta wonder what kind of research Tainari just decided to work on all of a sudden. Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI. Don't worry. I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elazar by now. If you run into Master Tainari, please send him my regards. Got it. Will do. See you later, Kale.
For this DI. Agak susah sih sister, lumayan. Kepala pusing, hidungnya hilang. Kayaknya ini feeling gua kan bener. Nahida.
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment. Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the Doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds. Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the Doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky. Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy. Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point. Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people all right? When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the Doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me. What a relief. The Doctor doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us. I wouldn't be relieved just yet. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards. Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha. Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then how do we stop him? He's still at the academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha. Ugh, it feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus, the doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui. We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem. Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's DI? Have you been waiting for us? Yes, I have. I can see the traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced her destination by looking at the direction you were moving in. You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads? We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us and see what we can find? Okay, let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
Kita waduh, kita belum pernah loh masuk ke partis. Ya pernah deng waktu itu siapa namanya Taineri siapa Epasya. Oh ini tuh yang agak teler.
Traveler? It is you!
The police! It's Hypatia!
What a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
Who's this? She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the, what's it called? Satyavada life? Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means you're not in training anymore? Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Paripurna life?
Paripurna.
What do you think? My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
Oh.
You did it! Congratulations!
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last. When my consciousness made contact with the gods. What a supreme and unparalleled experience that was.
Gue takut banget dengernya.
That sounds incredible!
Oh, all right. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights. My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
You can do that? I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneo with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
Wow.
We're using that incense again?
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Okay.
Ready?
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled.
first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no one in me and I was discarded.
Oh shit.
The same
Ande.
my family.
Ngalak-ngalak.
My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me.
Wow.
Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said
Sedap.
riddance. I denounce the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
Shit. Hello, girl.
What was that? Did we actually just see the Baladier's memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will! Such sublime emotion! Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God! Please grant me forgiveness and salvation!
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Puripurna life, but rather...
Ah! You! Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait, have I already lost my mind?
Nah kan, baru gue ngomong.
Wait, something isn't right.
Feeling gue makin gak enak. Kan? Kepung. Terkepung. Ketopong sin gue. Intinya ya udahlah ya. Lu nonton di YouTube aja. Ketusuk. Apa tuh? Kebangun di mana nih? Ya ketusuk kelihatan. What the fuck is going on? Urban Soul? Okay. See you. Toda. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yep. He just wants to die. I knew it. Like girl. Oh, that's no. Oh, God. Oh, eh? Eh?
Okay, we finally lost him. Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, the traveler's back?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here.
Okay. Girl, that's... Oh my god. Oh my god.
What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body?
Yes.
Then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
Gak tau, men. Gimana sih? Lu nanya gue.
Consciousness is
Bencong.
transferred around like this.
Pandang gue.
Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, "The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore. But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies."
Wow.
No! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Baby.
The lies are from the alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's festival. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria.
The money from the south, research.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert? But she isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana. Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the traveler's body,
Iya, ada primary.
Dendro Archon?
Iya tahu.
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side, so I trust you.
Thank you, Tainari.
Mudah sekali.
Actually,
Yes, it's main story. Jadi gue kira mau main story dulu, baru side story-nya si ketemu Chino.
Invited to join that
Karena kalau gue mulai dari side story lagi, kemungkinan buruk gue bakal selesai. Gak bakal selesai. Percaya sama gue. Gak bakal selesai. Karena lama banget pasti. Kayak kerjaan Nara tadi. Nara kemarin itu lumayan lama loh.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body?
Yap.
What?
Do you have any evidence?
Udah ketahuan lah.
So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardes Dii and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self. If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert
belum kelar gua.
to
Mantap.
exiled Aru village. Now that you mention it, I knew the academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanagi.
Iya.
But I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation. The Doctor and the Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time. From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene.
Yes.
Then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
Yeah.
Biar mengontrol semua. Percaya sama gua.
To figuring out the
I'm not going live.
Right. We've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tainari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia. If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Rabat. That'll be your fastest route. Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Thanks, Tainari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
Apa tuh? For all logger. Oh iya. Kita berarti ke karavan. Susah sudah gue ngomongnya. Anjrot. Gue harus buka itu dulu.
Gonna be epic.
Si goblok.
There is yours. Point of ice and foam. Spring forth. All hail. Access denied.
Perkara ya gue liat horor. Perkara, bener-bener jadi perkara. Gue nggak tahu di otak akademi itu apa gitu, kayak pinter, goblok juga gitu, kayak kesel, manusia kolot, kesel banget lagi. Manusia kolot itu mereka. Where did the future I've got to this thing? Where? Oh, Igonga. Okay. Panjang aja pasti. Bukan nggak yes. Girl, nge-lag. Yes girl, what's up bro? Yes girl. Kebakar dulu. Buat kan enak nih. Hey girl.
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish. Shine down. There's a momentary distraction.
Kayaknya emang harus ngerjain semua dulu sih sebenarnya. Soalnya gue belum trigger last mission sebenarnya. Last mission yang untuk nyelesain itu semua, jadi belum gue trigger karena ini juga nyari kemana gitu kan. Terus gue juga kayak agak baca agak baca rondon ya. Agak males. Agak males. Hah? Oh, hello. Mantap ganggu bener. Skip gua. Yeay. Farming arena agak susah ya ternyata. Pertama gue nggak tahu mau ngapain. Yang kedua, Gue nggak ngecek kayak I don't even check the shoot out gitu about this kind of situation, dan ya udah lah ya gitu. Berarti yang perlu gue buka sebetulnya ini nih. Masih di mana ya buku ya? Oke. Kita buka dulu. Sobek Oasis ada gue bingung. Kalau tidak gue salah. Sobek sih kayaknya. Itu lidah kita lidah Indonesia ya. Jadi silah. Manusia itu kita. Oh, gua lupa kenapa gua kesini ya. Salah saya. Sini tapi agak lompat jauh. What the fuck is going on? This place is literally like hell. Gue nggak tahu, gue nggak suka guru ini. Ganggu, bener-bener capek. Gue kesel banget sama guru ini, bener-bener kayak pengen main gojitak. Saking kesel lah. Jembut, jim.
Torn to oblivion. Take them. I have no.
Bodoh kabur, gak ada urusan, jauh-jauh dari gue. Astagfirullahaladzim. Bisa nggak sih jauh-jauh gue? Itu banget kesel. Ih, banyak asli. Gue kayak nge-trigger kesetanan. Bener kayak gue liat gue nge-trigger setan deh. Maaf, gak dulu guys. Bye. Sekarang mochi gue. Sekarang udah. Nah. Oke, berarti harus simpan nanti ya. Gue panas. Gue ngasih misi kayak hahaha. Oh, di atas, di bawah sini mah. Iya. Mencari perkara dimulai. Siap. Apaan? Oke. We go, baby. What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck? Astagfirullahaladzim. Tidak. Cangwar, astagfirullah. Orang-orang ini Gusti ya. Saya. Orang ini ngomong kasar, berbaca ngomong bagus. Gue mencintai kalian, tapi ini bener-bener I literally cannot. Gue perlu buka jalan dulu ya. In case ada apa-apa. Jadi ya. Soalnya tuh deket banget loh tempatnya gue, dan gue nggak tahu kayak bagus fine kayak sih. Jadi di point of view gue juga nggak jelas gitu, semua apa gitu. juga bingung gimana nih cahaya amat hidup gue kalau gue tiba-tiba nyampe nyampe bang SMS siapa ini bang, tiba-tiba denger lagu dangdut gue kayak wow, terngiang-ngiang zaman SD SMP ya, kayak banyak lagu dangdut yang lumayan agak terkenal lah at that time. The future is setting, mungkin bakal kita tahu nanti ya. Hai Gorota cinta. Di bawah, bukan di bawah banget, tapi literally kayak oh iya ada tuh. Astagfirullahaladzim, ya Allah. Gue tuh pengen marah banget gitu loh. Apa sih? Asli gue mau ngamuk rasanya di sini. Bisa banget ya. Ganggu, anjrot. I will love this scene. Bukan kayak gue akan mengeluh sih gitu. Lebih ngeluh karena luas sekali ya perjalanan kita ke sini gitu, dan lumayan berliku-liku gitu. Sumpah. Apa? Apa tuh? Misterius seperti Keystone Force dan Everland apa tuh? The shapes have a great number of objects that have original difference, obscure their mysterious power. You must use the variety cells that can help you. When you use variety, have specific signals, many invisible objects to be there. Nggak, gue nggak tahu apa jujur. Last. Shit.
There is no escape.
Oh, God, no. Oh, gak ganggu. Visible hand. Apa? Dua lo udah dapet tadi, sumpah. Invisible hand. Oh ini dia. Enggak. Gimana sih? Oh ini dia. Disability. Oh. Okay.
Next on the agenda.
Selalu ngeri. Kenapa sih? Enggak kasih. No thank you. What the fuck is this shit? Do not position. Oh. Okay. Now crime. Like what the future is going on in that place. Kayak gue nggak tahu, dan gue nggak tahu sebetulnya. Nanti kita buka dulu ya jalan kehidupan kita ini. Banyak loh mengeluh kayak tidak bisa. Lo nggak boleh ngeluh cong gitu. Apa ini? Bencong. Gue rasa semua. Nggak penting banget dapet astagfirullahaladzim. Is there scarcity in here like bener-bener separah itu? Oh my god, I wouldn't cry so hard. I just want to gitu. Oke. Boleh cuacanya sangat tidak menyenangkan ya. Gurun loh, gitu loh kayak apa ya? This ancient machine is on the desert. Okay. In case the resist catalyze reaction to strike this course, or use it to throw text on you such time as a fire component. Oh. Okay. Such a good companion to get this elektro ya, Bun. Astaga, ini apa? What the fuck this? Astagfirullahaladzim. Ini apa? Sumpah. Ini nggak tahu banget apa ini. Segala gurun tidak tahu apa. Segini gaban ini pula heran banget gue. Takut. Sumpah. Horor banget, sumpah. Ih, horor, sumpah. Gue ngerasa ini horor karena kayak apa anjir gitu loh. Oke. Apa ini? Ada dua kali ya. Kita lihat 2 kali ya. Apa ini? Red block. Energy barrier outside of the ring. If you have some kind of special clearance. However, when special clearance on all. Berarti harus selesai. Tidak ada clearance. Oke, ini ada clearance ya. Berarti clearance. Gue berasa kayak kita ini deh. Oke, clearance berarti ada misi nih berarti di sini. Oke. Masuk, sip. Kita gue karena males gimana? Iya. Ada clearance di situ. Oke. Cum. Baru kita ke sini. Nih juga agak menyut pala gua sebetulnya. Aduh Tuhan, kenapa sih? Kalau boleh colokan kan ya. Kita lobet ya. Ini pancel loh perjalanan kita, sumpah. Maaf ya guys. I literally want to discover the beauty going in that place. Sebetulnya karena gue gak ada waktu, kayak gue penasaran kayak oke, gas ini aja kita buka perjalanan. Tapi kok nyesain ya? Bener ganggu. Si ganggu itu apa ini? Oke, sana dulu kalian.
This is long overdue. There is no.
Oh, ada special clearance nih. What?
Next on the agenda.
Oh my shit, this getting harder. Don't have to think out like what the fuck is going wrong with this? Like that's no. They chunks block the door.
Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
Ganggu sih beneran. Transparent red one. Oke. Kok nggak bisa ngambil situ tuh? Itu.
There is no escape! Blaze over! Teamwork is dreamwork! Spring forth! Propagate! No touching! Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
First of all, gue emosi banget. Beneran. Musuh di sini tuh bener-bener main. Kayak gue ngerasa mau tinju loh. Tes gue anjrit. Beneran. Oh, apa ini? Nggak nyampe. Shit. Oke, apa ini? Gue nggak tahu beneran. Oke, gue harus ngapain sini? Oh. Coy, bisa. Yes, dapat. Selalu emosi gue bawaan. Astagfirullahaladzim. Oh, ada domain. Sekitar sini domain. Tapi kayak di bawah tanah lagi. Kayak sih ya di bawah tanah lah pasti nggak sih. Coba gue berubah dulu ke apa? I need to change my team first. Back to her. Hello.
Wish me luck!
What? How do I have some feud with you? Tapi sih kita tidak bekerja sama aja gitu untuk menyelesaikan masalah yang menurut gue salah orang gitu, nggak pas tolol gitu. Tapi udah.
Shine down!
Bentar. Kalau chicken kan itu dia nyerang loh, Cong. Senyerang itu, tapi tetap aja kayak iya gue nyerang lo tapi gue kasih aja dikit. Saya gila emang. The scarcity is real. What? The scarcity is real, bro. It's huge. Oh, ganggu 3 ya, 1, 2, wow, 4. Lagi di mana? Lagi di mana? Oh. Bukan rasanya pengen bertinju. Apa? Kosong. Astagfirullahaladzim. Hah? Oh ini yang harus keliling-keliling ini ya. Anan. Really sorry. Wait. What the fuck is that thing? What kind of chip is that? Girl, it's no. Sekarang langsung ke biar bisa buat bisnis kontrol laboratori. Seharusnya Premier construct udah bisa lihat itu seperti itu. First Oh. Huge. don't want to cry. Like, girl, no, like, you guys are cheating, right? Gue kesel banget, gak bisa gue.
I won't hold you back.
I don't wanna hold you too, girl. I don't wanna hold you back too. But Mihoyo seems like wants to hold myself, like,
Light it up.
what's something to do with being the baby, like, I just want to punch the cats. Gue kesel banget rasanya kayak yang gue kelitingin pala, so benar ku mencintaimu, tapi tak begini kau hianati hati ini, kau curangi aku. Benar ku mencintaimu, tapi tak begini. Iya. Oh. Pasti di bawah. Oh enggak, di situ. Bagus kan? Lucky. Oke. That. Progress. Mengamuk. Aduh. Tuhan ya Allah. Dia tuh gosip sebenarnya, ya nggak sih? Ini dong.
Adventure time.
Terkaro. Astaga naga, kenapa sih? Kenapa kita seperti ini? Wait. Ujiku. King of Dashot. Ya nggak sih? Udah banget.
Off we go.
Is this the same place they were going to? Wait. What the fuck is this?
Adventure time.
Oke. Gak bisa. Oke. Nanti kita akan mengunjungi ya. Nah kita perlu keluar karena gue kayak agak it looks so creepy dan kayaknya nggak gue banget deh. Oke gue banget sumpah ricok. Bumbu mantap, sedap. Ini sedap nggak tuh? Oh itu dia siap. Ada coy gitu. Itu ya. Apa ini perjalanan ini? Kalau kita bisa pakai siapa namanya? Si itu Mona.
This is destiny.
Tuh. Oh. Feeling dulu ya, Beb. Gue tahu ini. Ikutin aja jalannya, sama lo masih pakai Mona, gak bakal jatuh. Gitu, asalkan lo pede, yakin bisa sampai aja. Kayak segitu, kan? Muter lagi, kita yasai, kan? Bukan. Sabar. Gue takut ini beneran kejadian kayak gitu. Bismillah luxurious chest. Enggak. Girl, that's luxurious chest. Thank you so much.
Do with some more fortune.
What? Berarti tinggal. Iya, ini belum. Kesini ini agak PR sebetulnya. Kayaknya di bawah. Yang ini gue nggak tahu di mana. Ini juga di bawah. Ya udah lah ya. Setelah aja dulu. Tengah malam guys.
I'll take care of it.
Sudah keren desain nggak sih sebetulnya ini? Desain yang begini dah gitu, plak gitu. Kita belum explore village pertama, Karabar Ribat, terus Karabar Ribat dulu. Dan gue baru sadar, kayak gue pernah ngomongin masalah Karabar Ribat ya, kalau nggak salah. Jadi itu kayak there will be like mission around that thing gitu. Ternyata arc quest kita yang gitu. Asik, enak. Lo lihat nih, sini. Apa ini? 3 ini apa? Dapat nggak ya? 3 yes. Yes girl. Di atas ini di atas langit masih ada langit. Astagfirullahaladzim. Gue udah malas manjat kan, kayak lu gak tau, gue di awal merasa cukup nyaman ya dengan adanya that light gitu, kayak gue udah males gitu manjat, ternyata manjat juga di sini kampret. Gue marah kan. Mihoyo. Oke.
We may leave at any time.
Ibu tahu, maaf ya bun. Gue pengen coba semangat. Yo. I want to kick your ass. Like literally, this is a freak. Ini tuh freak banget beneran. Freak banget. Kayak gue mau marah gak bisa, tapi kayak udah lah ya gitu, cukup mihoyo, ada aja kerjaan nih gitu. I'm gonna like it was so hard. Nah, tapi ada baru kayak gini dong kan, cuma gitu doang dari situ. Terus kayak lompat, gue gak tau cong. Makin ke ujung, makin banyak musuh-musuh, makin nahan. Gatel banget. Kayak darahnya nggak nyampe 10.000 sih sebenarnya nggak sih. Astagfirullahaladzim. Ada loh kesalahan, ada banget. Lagi di sini nih. Kalau udah dibuka berarti ya kasarnya gue udah buka, udah gue buka semua nih dalam percaya. Saya kalau hidden ya, kalau hidden kayak di kemarin ya gue nggak ngerti gitu. I'm sorry I don't have anyone to talk gitu. Sorry banget. Hey, apa ini? Terus gas kemana? Ada beli juga. Ada apa? It seems legit. I bet it seems legit to see this one today. What the okay? Girl, what the fuck is that thing? Oh, that's a chest lagi. Gila. Orang-orang kok bisa ya tajam bengkel kayak gitu. Kejibutin sejak ini loh, kayak enak banget.
This is long overdue.
Dibilang nggak guna banget, tapi gue juga butuh. Gimana? Kan, yes girl, kalian tuh. Jujur gue kesel banget. Terus itu gue lagi disitu ngapain cong? Ngapain bego? Situ kayak astagfirullahaladzim. Marah. Terus di mana tuh? Gue harus tembak apa? Astaga. Astagfirullahaladzim, ya Allah. Ada aja permainan ini ya. Bener makin kesini makin sana ya Genshin ya. Tapi seru sih. Overall, I enjoy the scenery, even though gue kayak kesal banget sama Sumeru. Oh, sekarang. Oke. Ya, literally itu gue open beberapa lah ya. Jadi sisanya usaha sendiri. Ya kita balik ke Karabari buat bener. Yep. Udah. Mari kita lanjutkan perjalanan ini. Ini bisa gua apa nih semua? Bener ya. Maaf, ya konsen. Gue baca ini.
So, just past this wall is the desert, huh? Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
Bingung mau apa sebenarnya.
Talking. Come on, follow me.
Huh?
Over here.
Pergi aja dia.
Wait, let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
Setan. Yang orang tungguin gue dulu apa? Kararan. Hebat mau cek gue tuh si Gablek anjot. Tunggu dulu woi. Woi. Tidak berpikir manusiaan orang ini. Ini Eremites. Oh, ngejar Eremites.
What the? Where did he go?
Okay.
How did we lose him? They were just here a second ago.
More Eremite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago. There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the academia.
You really get by on a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it. However, had I wished to turn you over to the academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
Oh, right. You do have a point.
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the sages can offer. Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties. Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you, and why you're so interesting. The leader of Ain al-Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you, and upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
Iyalah.
Alhaitham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
Sabar ya.
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right? No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
That's right. We have the same plan as you. But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well, would you like to head there together?
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's...
Percayaan gue kayak gak ngerti apa sih salah dorong ini. Ingin ku teriak. Kita lama jalan aja kali ya. Biarin deh. Kan awalnya gue belum buka jalan nih gitu, kayak seru nih gitu, bisa jalan kan, mana tahu kita ketemu lagi. Tapi kalau menurut gue kayaknya nggak perlu ya. Capek mek seriusan. Masih ada sih sebelah dulu ya. Apa pergi aja dulu. Astagfirullahaladzim, dibuat nyasar sama dia, kurang ajar. Apa sih lo? Dan dia ngasih lo ganggu banget anjrot. Astagfirullahaladzim. Oh, ada tipe yang fire. Ngapa dah? Minggu kaget setan. Waduh. Ya panen Raumitis gitu apa? Ini gak ada apa-apa. Coba dapat ide doang demi Allah. Asik dapat ide doang sama ini ya lebih ke arah nasehat. Astaga. Sumpah bener cuma dapat nasehat doang, nggak mau hidayah. Kayak apa ini? Ayo. Aku penasaran. Gue ke situ dulu bentar. Kayak what is really wrong with the things gitu. Seluas itu. Bunyi. Oh iya. Clearance ya. Sudah ngapain? Segede gaban ini loh, Cong. Apa itu? Oh, well, gue tuh ngeri ya, gue sini kayak oh apa nih? Promotion gitu. Oke. Nah, buka jalan sebetulnya. Kemana aku nggak tahu gimana. Cong. Si goblok. Astagfirullahaladzim. Hei, apa itu? As long as the envelope runs out. Mantap. Di sini kayak gue ke sana. Gak guna. Oke, girl. Tapi karena gak guna sih sebenernya. Gila, gue marah banget sumpah. Yep. Ini kayaknya nggak buka jalan. Yep. Beneran. Kebakaran kan gue di sini. Enggak. Nih, tidak ada juga. Bener, emang harus ke atas. Harus nyelesain salah satu mission gitu gue liat, tapi gue nggak tahu kan. Sekali lagi gue nggak ada spoiler apa apa story. Juga kayak cuma nonton cutscene doang, which is iya nggak guna-guna banget juga sih sebetulnya. I did the story first and then the others will be like I don't know. Ketutup. Oh, desert. Another desert. Another video of a day in my life. Canda. Ada? Tuh. Apa ini sama cicak nafas? How to start this thing? Aha, gue udah cari novelis gitu kayak sialan. Perkara lagi, kita cari perkara lagi. Oh, apa itu tadi gue lihat? Is there a place like girl? Oh my god. I literally shook. What the future? Ini tembak ya. Dar. Dar. Oh. Where's our place? Okay. Itu di luar pikiran gue ini tepat pokoknya ya. Oke, bye. Udah amat. Bener-bener gue kayak besok Jumat ya Allah.
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa, this landscape is really something else. What a cool place! Let's go check it out!
Oh, pedang. Oke.
Sino. Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Oh, Hatham. Do not think you can escape my judgment, just because you managed to escape my attack.
Wow.
Judgment. So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me. Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Al-Haytham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Al-Haytham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth. I've been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
Has Al-Haytham done something wrong? Hyman doesn't think he's as bad as you made him out to be.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Al-Haytham, I saw it during our fight. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious? If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh! What you would do, traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
Nobody.
Oh, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Wait, Dia?
Ini rame. Udah berasa kayak nontonin Renong.
You gotta help us out here. Otherwise, these two are gonna start fighting again.
Yeah, sure looks that way. 2 giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds.
Yes. Boss girl. Boss girl indeed.
Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so strong. Is this a sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away.
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey!
Hey,
All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover!
goodness.
Calling for us. Oh, this wind is too strong. Let's get over there.
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you academia folks such hard work? Move it!
All right, stop yelling.
Nggak bisa banget ya orang dikumpulin satu. Astagfirullahaladzim, ada aja gue kehidupan orang-orang gila ini, sumpah aja kalau nggak gitu. Kesel banget.
Well, this is pretty awkward. Hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? They're so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
Our savior has come at last. Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started. And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us.
Yes, Candace.
So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another.
Yes,
Set
girl.
feelings to rest. If anyone dares to start anything again while they're under this roof,
Sudah kuning sih
I will
sebenarnya.
not
Gitu,
hesitate to send them
oke.
out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh? Exile yourself?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request, But I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence. I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
So they really are up to no good.
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over knowledge.
Bener-bener sekali tuh ngegapin si akademianya gitu, si Green Sage itu kayak pengen banget gue
Strive to uphold.
kesel banget.
They are meaningless to the academia of today. I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see or predict my actions. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary. Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Alhaitham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Alhaitham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Alhaitham?
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the divine knowledge capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the traveler.
Alhaitham!
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
The most intense.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contain one key piece of information, namely that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know. From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward? I did my own investigation following the lead of the divine knowledge capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that.
Bener-bener kayak harus pentok bener loh biar untuk kena lagi salah gitu kan.
For long enough to hold a conversation.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything. So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the divine knowledge capsule.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
That's true. Alhaitham helped us out at Caravan Rebat as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth anything to you. I took the divine knowledge capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied. After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings.
Wow.
Now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out.
Sip.
My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here, but then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case...
Women's for women. Anjay.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
Ooh.
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
Creatures? In the sandstorm? Are you sure you don't want some backup?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Yeah, just leave them to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
The winds died down. That means the sandstorm's over, right? Candace still isn't back yet, though. Is she alright? Maybe we should go out and check on her.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go. We've been here long enough, and the boys are as chatty as the floor.
Disindir. Lagian lucu berantem, serem banget gua. Gue lucu gini. Berantem lu kayak maba gini. Nanti kita doain teman sendiri. Sekarang kita
We're way behind schedule.
bawa enggak dong. Sekarang tadi masih bawa Sinta. Aku bingung banget sumpah. Girl. Hah? Gue tuh mau klaim mission ini, tapi gak bisa karena dia tuh di atas. Gue kayak apa yang perlu gue lakuin, Cong? Masih. Terus pas gue ke situ, kagak ada apa-apa, kayak mau marah gitu. Bawaannya emosi gitu kan. Begitu. Ya nanti gue tahu.
Next on the agenda, we're way behind schedule.
Ya kan? Jadi kayak di situ.
We're way behind schedule. Perhaps whoever left these behind
was also fulfilling a contract.
Coy. Tetep paniknya ada banget. Ya Allah, kedua sakit. Oh, di atas situ. Iya. Mana sana gua kagak ketemu. Dah. Belum buat. Allahu Akbar.
We're way behind schedule.
Pecah banget cepet. Gue mau teriak, gue mau nangis, kayak gue kena marah besok. Percaya besok gue nggak tahu apa terjadi ke depan, tapi ya udah gitu, apa yang terjadi sudah terjadilah, gitu sih. Iya. Si goblok, astagfirullah. Yap, iya. Situ, gue kira tuh di mana? Manjat. Gue anaknya sih paling manjat sih. Aduh. Habis kayak stamina gue. Panji manusia ikan. Enggak ya?
Next on the agenda.
Gue bukan kagak ya? Iya sih, kayak ngapain sih? Si Geblek, astagfirullah. Sama sarang rojinamu laso mordapaiku. Bunyinya enak banget sumpah. Oh, ini buat trigger. Skip. Trigger. Oh.
Propagate! Scatter!
Oh. Oke. trigger ya nanti. Aku kaciman, aku kedua dulu.
Candace, you're just like... You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Ah, here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the flame main in action. I'll leave these to you then.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Can we just... Oh.
Wind, hear me. There is no escape. No touching.
Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up?
Tapi kalau dipikir-pikir gue gak kaget sih kalau misalnya ada wolf gitu kayak desert. Iya aneh-aneh pas muncul gitu.
Creatures stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
Enggak
What
lah.
we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Village chief. Si ketua RT, ketua kades.
I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children. I am the chief of Aru village.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common,
Makan mie demi Allah.
storms have become increasingly severe and frequent.
Karena udah mulai ganti hari, saya udah tidur.
We also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering of Irminsul.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering. So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in Aru village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the academia. Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest. The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert. Though if you ask me, it's all a boatload of nonsense.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace, but no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound. But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Kayak gue masih bakal lanjut. Kelar ini, pecah sih.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation? One of my former subordinates told me that the academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru. When mad scholars first arrived, they were as incoherent and deranged initially. The people of Aru village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt. After that, the people of Aru village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the village keepers.
A soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru village? What do you make of it, traveler? I think so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do.
Iyalah.
So, what do you make of the story? Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the mad scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru? The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... how should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth.
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali. How can this be? To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation.
Yes.
Easier said than done. Especially
Yes,
since
girl.
we don't have any leads.
Dimana nih?
Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Huh? Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Hazen wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
Candace, okay. Bukan Kandake. Candace. It's literally Candace. Marry me, but it's Candace. It's freaking Candace. It's Candace, okay. Candace.
Sino is super vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back. Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away.
Oh,
Isak was still
sure.
very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world. almost as if he were sleepwalking. Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad.
Asli.
Seems like they both deserve so much better.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives. It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
No, nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are
Wah,
Please accept my
Sepertinya ya Allah, mohon maaf ya Allah Tuhan. Biasanya waktu itu
Hey, Isak! Oh, it's you guys! We've cleared everything up! Let's go find your grandpa! Really? Wow! Thank you so much! Yeah!
Alright. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
Oke, sudah. Oke. Act 3 udah. Aku mau istirahat dulu. Ini demen banget jadi kayak mau istirahat